I'm so glad I pre-ordered Stellar Blade. So grateful that I actually pre-ordered it. I got the digital deluxe edition, and then I also got the standard physical edition. Why did I get the two copies? Well, first of all, if you've seen any of my videos, I've been ranting quite a bit about how I absolutely hate the West when it comes to censorship, light censorship, heavy censorship, and nullification of female video game characters in the West. We don't really get characters like I was saying, like E from Stellar Blade anymore, and we don't get characters. Well, especially in the West, we don't typically and because of the woke feminist ideology within the last 10 years, we don't get characters like Eve from Stellar Blade, or we don't get characters, female video game characters such as characters from Dead or Alive anymore in the West, or characters like Ivy or Take from Soul Calibur in the West anymore because of this woke feminist ideology. So that's why I pre-ordered Stellar Blade, because this is what I want to see. I want to see characters like Eve from Stellar Blade in my games when I'm playing a game, when I want to look at it something attractive and gorgeous. I want my games with female video game characters to have sex appeal, to have fan service, and to look like Eve from Stellar Blade, and to look like the female characters, video game characters from Dead or Alive, and for characters to look like Taki and Ivy from Soul Calibur. You know, and that have curves, that have voluptuous bodies, that have large breasts that jiggle, that have fan service and sex appeal, that have the hourglass figure. Those are the female video game characters that I want in my video games. I want characters like Eve from Stellar Blade. I want characters like the female characters from Dead or Alive in my video games. And I'm absolutely sick and tired of this woke feminist ideology constantly either excluding those types of characters or censoring those types of characters, female video game characters. I'm sick of it. I am irritated of it. I'm pissed off and I'm frustrated and I'm angry about this censorship and exclusion. Because these woke feminists are nothing but hypocrites. Absolutely nothing but hypocrites. But I'm going to play the game now because, like I said, I didn't want to continue ranting. Because Eve is absolutely gorgeous. The characters from Dead or Alive, the female video characters from Dead or Alive, absolutely. Sorry, the mic fell off my head. Like I said, the characters, the female video game characters from Dead or Alive are absolutely gorgeous. We need more representation of female video game characters like Eve from Stellar Blade and the female video game characters from Dead or Alive. We need these characters back. We haven't had them in 10 years because of folk feminist ideology. And I miss these games so freaking much, man. I miss having attractive, gorgeous, sexy, beautiful female video game characters that have fan service and sex appeal that are absolutely stunning. No, and I miss characters like this, Eve from Stellar Blade, the female video game characters from Dead or Alive, and Taki Ivy from Soul Calibur, characters from Mass Effect such as Edie or Ashley and Miranda. And I miss those characters. And we're not going to get them for such a long time now. And it's been 10 years that we haven't gotten those types of characters because of woke feminist ideology that's being pushed in woke ideology of constantly censoring female video game characters that look like Eve from Stellar Blade, censoring them, uglifying them, trying to purposely exclude them from games. Like, it's ridiculous. They're hypocritical, freaking pieces of shit. Plain and simple.
hiding.
Like I said, this is pretty much why I'm definitely supporting Stellar Blade. Because we finally get characters like Eve back that have jiggle physics, that have large breasts, that have the hourglass figure. This is why I've definitely gone on my way to support this game, because we haven't had characters like this for like literally a little over 10 years. Like, put him on, that's what we'll do. Oh my god, I absolutely love Eve. She is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, and stunning. I freaking miss having these kinds of characters, female characters in games. Seriously, it's been like 10 years that we've had a sexy and attractive character like Eve. For more than 10 years in video games. And so they'll probably be like, oh, what are you talking about? Mortal Kombat has attractive characters. Did you freaking see what they did to Mortal Kombat 11? I'm going to stream Mortal Kombat 11. I'm going to tell you what the base game came with before all this extra DLC content. And tell me if friggin' there was no restriction or censorship at all. And I bet you friggin' if I actually show you what the only content that actually came into the base game of Mortal Kombat, and I show you like the recent Mortal Kombat 1, you're going to definitely notice that there's been censorship when it comes to in comparison of Mortal Kombat 11 in comparison again to Mortal Kombat 1. You're damn well going to see that there was censorship if I just show you friggin' the base content that the base game and the base game that Mortal Kombat had when it was Mortal Kombat 11 had when it was launched, and you'll see the censorship. You'll see the exclusion of certain costumes that had more skin showing, of certain characters that had breasts. Like they had one character at the launch that was actually had some sex appeal. Other than that, every other female character was freaking covered up completely. No, he has more. Yeah, okay, he has more. God, man, I really want to have games like this back with these female characters. It's so ridiculous that we can't have that anymore. Like, thank God for Shift Up that they're not bending the knee. It's bullshit that they had to censor anything of their game because of that hard R shit. That was freaking ridiculous. Like I said, it's these journalists and consultants and localizers that just want to find something to be offended about so they can keep their jobs. Like, I bet anybody that plays that, they're not going to say that the Shift Up or developers were trying to be racist. Say that that was their intention is just reaching for something to find that you can actually say that you need to exist and have this kind of job. So, like, seriously, that's all it is. Reaching because they can finally say, oh well, there's a reason why it's important that there's game journalists and consultants and localizers in the gaming industry. It's just so they can validate their existence and their career. When really, like I said, they're really just the middleman that really don't really need to have this kind of career in existence. But no, what did they need to do? That, like I said, to keep their jobs, they need to specifically find something offensive enough that they can like keep their jobs, so they can force change and restrictions and inclusion. I mean, not inclusion, but exclusion. Like that's why they're around. It's like they're so meaningless. Their jobs. It's not even a job. It's literally just trying to find whatever way they can to be offended, so they can keep their jobs. It's retarded. I really think that might make sense to actually exist as journalism, but they're so biased these days with their journalism. It's like that most of the time they don't even report on game mechanics sort of game story or the characters' reason for being in the game or their story. It's just bashing the design of certain characters that they don't agree with or that's not ideal to them. That's all it is. That's why they're trash. That's why they're like insecure snowflakes that are trash that really don't need to have the career that exists. Because the career itself is a pointless career. I don't even call it a career. Like I said, their job is literally just criticizing games. And they're so biased about it too. Absolutely biased about it. God, Eve, she is so beautiful. See, this is the characters we used to get like 10 years ago that we don't get anymore because of woke feminist ideology. Like characters, like this character right here is Eve from Stellar Blade. We haven't gotten in 10 years. Gotten characters from Dead or Alive, such as female characters from Dead or Alive, such as like Kasumi, Hitomi, Kokoro, Lei Bang, Tina, Lisa, Helena, Christy. No, we don't get those freaking characters anymore. Freaking Taki or Ivy from Soul Calibur because of this fucking woke feminist bullshit. Freaking this woke feminist ideology that's being pushed by freaking woke feminists. We're never gonna, like, we're lucky to probably even get a from Stellar Blade. Because, like, we haven't had the characters, like characters that mentioned female video game characters for fucking 10 years. Or a little more than 10 years. It all started with that stupid fucking bitch, Anisa Sarkeesian. With their little freaking fundraising YouTube videos of fucking tropes. It's nonsense. Like, yeah, that crap all started with freaking her. And then people just rode the roller coaster on that and jumped on the freaking bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? I'm making shit up. Look at freaking Destiny. Look at freaking, what's her name? Miranda Soul. Not Miranda. Mara. Yeah, Mara. Look at what they did with Mara. You know, and she had actually shown cleavage. And actually had like a decent sized rack and a decent sized breast. And what did they do in like the most recent version of the game? They covered up her freaking cleavage. Like, this is the kind of shit I was talking about with the freaking light censorship, the medium censorship. They literally completely freaking covered up, you know, any cleavage that was being exposed, or any curvature of the breast from Mora saw from Destiny, and the latest Destiny version. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. I hate woke feminists so much and woke ideology. Like I said, I don't believe in calling for violence, and I'm never going to do that, because violence is never justified, and I would never call for that on anybody. But, oh man, the aggravation I get sometimes, it's just aggravating. It's just frustrating. Like, I don't like to be an angry person or upset or annoyed or frustrated, but like I said, 4 or 10 years ago, it was a free market, you know, and developers had the complete freedom to be, you know, as creatively expressive as they wanted to be. But we don't have that anymore. And then, like, we might still have free speech, but, like, even that's being, like, regulated now with all these, like, parameters and, like, and all these, like, freaking, other things. Like I said, people came to Canada, United States, because, you know, and there was a prospect of freedom. That you weren't being, like, having your life controlled by somebody trying to dictate it. That you can do what you would like to do as long as you're not calling for violence towards people. You can express yourself how you wanted to express yourself. As long as, once again, it wasn't calling towards violence towards others. You know, we can't do that anymore. Oh my god, why? And, like, people think Canada is free. It's not. It's not a free country as much as it used to be anymore. United States is the same freaking thing with this woke ideology. Same shit. Same bull crap. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, I failed that. You know what? It's probably better if I have clothes on, even though she does have the jumpsuit, because it gives me armor. But honestly, I want to just play her without any clothes and just with the jumpsuit on, or the default suit. Because honestly, she's just too gorgeous not to not want to wear a other suit other than the one I'm wearing right now. Like her suit right here is just makes her absolutely look stunning. Like look how beautiful she is. Like she's absolutely gorgeous, and we don't have characters like this anymore. Like we're even lucky to get this Eve or Stellar Blade, because we're definitely not going to see any more characters from Dead or Alive. That's fucking for sure. Like look how beautiful she is. Like I could even stream right now, Dead or Alive, and you would be impressed and amazed at how beautiful those characters are from Dead or Alive when it comes to female video game characters from the Dead or Alive. But this whole fucking ideology has pretty much like excluded them or heavily censored them. And like I said, the East isn't that far behind the West when it comes to their censoring. South Korea, thank you so much for not participating. Fortunately, though, they had a freaking, like I said, add a little bit of censorship because of the stupid hard R that a freaking journalist, once again, only reason why it exists so they can find something that they're offended about, is just so they can keep their jobs. Had to find that stupid hard R and freaking cause freaking shift up to actually censor a bit of their game, which is fucking dumb as fucking hell. Like, I'm sure they weren't trying to be racist or reply to anything racist when they had the hard R. And I'm sure fucking anybody at the shift up isn't racist as well. Like, I'm sure they're not racist whatsoever, or had any kind of giant racist intent when they had that on the wall. But once again, you know, somebody wanted to fucking jump to conclusions so they can have something to find like they can be, upset about, so they can freaking keep their jobs. Alright, I gotta try here. I'm getting my ass kicked. Like I said, look like they did to Tifa, man. When I was explaining earlier when I was on my PC about light censorship and censorship. Like the East right now is that light censorship, which is adding more clothing to make sure that less skin's being revealed. With the whole slightly reducing the breast size and slightly reducing proportions. Right now, the East is at that stage, but like I said, man, pretty soon the East is just gonna go to like making all their female video game characters absolutely flat-chested, no jiggle physics, and like completely covered up in clothing, you know, and like freaking neck to toe. Like I'm sure, you know, like the East isn't that far behind the West for doing that. Thankfully, we still have South Korea, you know, and it has some integrity about, you know, freaking having freedom. No, that's what made fucking, you know, in Canada, United States great, was the prospect of freedom, to be able to express yourself artistically with as much freedom granted to you as you want, as long as you're not calling for violence.
Is it hiding? hiding?
God, man, Eve, she is so beautiful. Like I said, even the characters from Dead or Alive, female characters from Dead or Alive, once again, absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Alright, I gotta try here. Come on, Curtis. You can do a lot better than this. Yeah, I can definitely do a lot better than this. I think right now I'm not in the mood. I just don't really care to try anymore. Like, I remember back then when I was in my 20s, I cared to actually do well in a video game because I enjoyed video games because there wasn't this woke shit in video games. Whenever I played video games, I actually cared about trying to actually succeed in it. But it's hard now to be motivated with all this woke ideology being forced by woke feminists. Come on. Okay, yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought. Still worth it. Can't wait to pick up the game tomorrow. Oh, I'm so anxious to pick up the game tomorrow. Pre-ordered both two copies, the deluxe digital edition of Stellar Blade and the physical standard edition of Stellar Blade, and it is worth it. Just look how beautiful Eve is. She is absolutely breathtaking. She is absolutely gorgeous and stunning and attractive and sexy. You know, and then we gotta have characters like this back. Damn it. Yeah, I might have fucked that up. Oh no, wrong one. Wrong one. I messed it up again. Kind of not used to this. Because I'm still used to like games like Batman, where it's like you have to, right when you see the icon, that's when you do it, when it comes to the counter or the parry. So I'm definitely not used to that. I'm used to those types of Batman Arkham games where it's like you do it as soon as you see the icon, not like after you see it. God, man, but Eve, she is so beautiful. Oh my God, look at that! Absolutely breathtaking and gorgeous. See, like you can actually see it. That is a female. Why? Because she has, you know, she has jiggle physics, but most importantly, she has curvature. You know, she has large breasts. She has curvature on the body. She has the hourglass figure and the shape of a female. You know, and she has all that stuff that, you know, and it obviously identifies this character as a female character. She has the large breasts that actually jiggle. She actually has the hourglass figure of the body and the curvature. Like, this is the stuff that we haven't had for more than 10 years, and the stuff mean that like should not be excluded from video games. Like, you don't see them excluding, you know, Leon Kennedy or Dante or Chris or like Virgil or any of those characters from games, or censoring them. So it's like, how is it not hypocritical that all of a sudden like they want to exclude and censor characters like Eve? Like, it's absolutely hypocritical. Like I said, journalists are trash. They're garbage. They're and they're shitty people. They really are.
Is it hiding?
Pick up Stellar Blade tomorrow before I go to work. Oh, I am so anxious. Can't freaking wait. That actually sound like I said. I gotta get the end of that. Oopsies, I kind of decided to dodge right into that. That's my bad. Alright, well, this is definitely challenging. It's not a cakewalk. Oh god, frig, I miss Jiggle Physics. Oh my god, I miss freaking characters, female characters that look like Eve so much. I think how that one works is when you see the blue thing, you don't do it right away, but when your sword glows blue is when you do it. Pretty sure that's how that works. I know you're not supposed to do it right when you see the icon, but maybe that one, when you see it on the sword, is when you actually have to dodge. I think that's how that one works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oh my god, she is so beautiful, Eve. You are gorgeous. Man, I miss characters so much like her. Even the female video game characters from Dead or Alive, I miss those characters just as much. You know, Kasumi, Christy, Lisa, Helena, Kasumi's stepsister. Yeah, I think I already said Helena. Just, I miss characters like that, man. Even like characters like Ivy and like Take, I miss those characters so much as well. And like I can always go back to play those characters because I got the older games with those characters in it. But like it's just ridiculous that like none of the newer games are allowing those characters to be in the game, and they're purposely going their way to exclude it. And if they can't exclude it, they feel like they need to censor those characters. Like it's just so dumb. Jiggle Physics are for the win! Jiggle Physics for the win! God, I'm so happy that Tekken actually had a Jiggle Physics. Especially, what was it, the 8th Tekken that I own for PC and my PlayStation and Xbox. So grateful that they had Jiggle Physics to the female characters. Kind of concerned that they weren't going to add that because of, you know, like I said, well, feminist ideology fucking being pushed within the West. and that they actually have some of the characters with decently revealing skin. I wish they had costumes that were a little more revealing, but unfortunately they don't yet. Well, they might have the bathing suit that I've seen on YouTube, so they might have some costumes that are revealing that show a good amount of skin. I think there are bikinis in Tekken 8. I haven't found them yet, so I don't know if there are, but if there are bikinis in Tekken 8 for the female characters, I'm going to be happy about that. I'm already happy enough that, you know, and the characters actually look hot and actually have sex appeal and fan service and have jiggle physics, and that the female characters in Tekken actually look like female characters and that are very attractive. So I'm very happy about that. But see, it's funny because like these characters though are from Eastern. That's why I like when I was saying Western with the whole light censorship, medium censorship, and uglification. Like all these female characters have been developed from game companies in the West. So like that's what I'm saying. Like Ubisoft and like all these other companies from the West, you're not going to see characters like Eve from Stellar Blade, and you're not going to see characters, female characters such as female characters from Dead or Alive anymore, especially from the West. Because you're not going to develop those types of characters, female characters anymore, because freaking ideology. Oh, I got smoked. Jiggle physics. God, I love jiggle physics.
Hiding.
Freaking best invention. And who mastered jiggle physics? Like, and whoever, like, the best company that mastered jiggle physics was Team Ninja. They are like the pros and the masters of jiggle physics. There is nobody that does it better than them. Like absolutely nobody that does jiggle physics for the breast better than Team Ninja. Even then, her costumes for the female video game characters were freaking awesome. No, and they weren't showing nipples, but they were at least showing like a decent amount of cleavage and skin and breast and all that stuff, and actually had a really good fan service and sex appeal in their games. So fucking one reason why I absolutely love the freaking Dead or Alive series because of that. Because you know, and the female video game characters were absolutely gorgeous and sexy, that had fan service sex appeal, and actually had, you know, an hourglass body, an hourglass figure, and as well as large breasts that jiggled, and having like very revealing costumes. Friggin', I love that series for that reason. Besides, you know, and having actual good characters that had a very in-depth personality. No, and like, I don't know, I'm just missing games like that with characters that are well written and actually look good. Like these characters weren't just eye candy. These characters actually had like very, like, how can I say this? Very like, how can I don't know how to say it. Detailed personalities. Like in-depth personalities. Like they were very detailed, in-depth personalities that really had a lot of characteristic to them besides just looking attractive. You know, and they were badass characters with like very detailed, in-depth personalities that can kick ass, and we just don't get that anymore. Like I said, woke journalists, feminists, and consultants are jokes. They're just jokes. Their job is a joke. Their job is an absolute joke. Because the only reason why their job exists is so they can find something to be offended about, so they can censor or that they can exclude. And like I said, I will die on that hill because I believe in, you know, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and a free market. I believe in that stuff. And we're definitely not going to be able to have that as long as this woke ideology is around in the West. God, and Canada and the United States, you know, it used to be great because, you know, there was that prospect in people's minds that weren't from Canada and the United States that, you know, this was a free country. This was a free country, but it's not a free country anymore. Canada, United States, because of this and this woke ideology of woke standards, woke politics, and political correctness. Like, this needs to stop. This needs to stop having people conform, compelling them to conform, and compelling speech, and and creative expression, whether it's artistic expression or not. Like, this stuff needs to end. Like, seriously.
Is it hiding? Is it hiding?
Transmitting final briefing. As of now, Airborne Squad 7 will exterminate the Alpha Nativas occupying District 3. Their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Nativa. Pods entering atmosphere.
1 minute until threshold is reached. The threshold has been surpassed. Activating shield. Code red! Code red! All available drop pods will be ejected according to Protocol C-32.
No!
07531. Pod landing complete. Removing physical shield. Opening hatch.
The hatch. Come on. Come on! Taki?
Eve, are you alright? This place is dangerous. Take my hand. This way to the lobby. You take the left. I'll take care of this side. I see you still have your combat senses. Great. Coordinates? The rendezvous point is at 2 o'clock. 400 meters in front of us. That was close. Come here. Careful with your jump. Watch out! It's an unlisted Nativa. I'll handle this one. you all right, Eve?
My body frame.
Take this. It's first aid.
Thank you.
There's more of them. We have to get out of here! Hurry! Let's get out of here before more of them show up.
You secured. Rendezvous point in sight.
This way! Watch out for Gardner's interception. Don't stop! Keep moving, Eve!
That was close.
This isn't looking good. Let's go!
Is that an Alpha Nativa?
Let's join them. My God.
No. No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left.
Eve. Eve, pull yourself together.
Taki?
Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand? Eve, are you ready? wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well. Even better than during training.
You were all together. But then...
The damage to your body frame is serious.
Man, even that character beside Eve right now is absolutely gorgeous. Tachi, oh my god, she is a beautiful babe.
Wait, Eve. I hear
Man,
something.
that girl beside Eve is absolutely gorgeous too. She, oh my god, she is beautiful. Oh man, I love that character that's with Eve. She is freaking
Eve,
so
are you all right?
gorgeous. Oh man, I would love to be with any one of those characters. Oh man, I love this person right here. She is beautiful. She is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, she is so attractive. She is a complete babe. She is so gorgeous. Not that thing. That thing's oh my god, what the hell is that? Please bring it back to Tachi. I want to see Tachi. She's so sexy. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I freaking love her. What's going on?
Here, friend.
Oh my god, she's so beautiful. I love you, Tachi. Tachi. I love her. What's happening? No, don't do it. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god, man, her arm. No! No! Oh my god, don't die!
Eve! Get out of here.
No! Oh my god, please don't be dead. I swear to god, please come back. Don't die on me. No, Tachi. Oh god, I love that character. Why? Oh my god, please tell me she's not dead. God, man, both of these characters, Tachi and Eve, absolutely bombshells. They are babes, man. They are gorgeous. Man, I really hope Tachi's still alive. That really sucks to see that happen to her. Man, I really sucks to see that happen. Oh, I'm so glad I pre-ordered the game. I got the digital deluxe edition and the physical standard edition, and it's so worth it. Seeing Eve and Tachi, these beautiful babes, these beautiful goddesses, I'm so happy that I pre-ordered the digital and the physical copy of Stellar Blade. Like I said, man, I really miss these kinds of characters with the more recent games, and like, I shouldn't have to go back to, like I said, older games to be able to have, and attractive, gorgeous female characters, like Eve and Tachi, or like characters from the Soul Calibur, like Ivy and Taki, as well as like I said, female video game characters from Dead or Alive, like Christy, Lisa, Helena, Kasumi's half sister, Kasumi, Kokoro, Hitomi, Li Fang, or like even Miranda, Edie, and like Ashley, like a frig, man. I miss these characters so much, and it's a shame that like I have to go to like older games to get those kinds of female video game characters that have that kind of gorgeousness and attractiveness to them. And it's like it's been 10 years, and we're finally getting a game like Stellar Blade. And oh my god, if it was up to woke feminists, that we wouldn't have this game if it was up to them at all. With these beautiful goddesses, of these beautiful characters, these absolutely bombshells, these beautiful babes, we would not have the games like this if it was up to woke feminists whatsoever.
falling debris. Be careful, Eve.
Something is coming.
It's the crustacean-type enemy. They're confident. All right. Area is clear. This is the Legion that was killed in the Final War.
There's an encrypted code in the menu statement.
It's a security code, a type of entry permit. Try entering the code. It worked.
Buildings are collapsing.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain. You'll get used to it soon. There's a Legion camp in a place like this. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert, Eve. Oh, it's one of the Legion's old supply boxes.
Do you think there's anything useful?
Well, it's Legion, so compatibility shouldn't be an issue. Make sure to take everything. Eve, be careful. You see the rapids below. If you fall, it's over.
Are other cities in a similar state?
By comparison, this city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, most places were nothing but dust. the car's hood. Oh, surprise. At least the fusion cell's intact.
Fusion cell?
It's a high-energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, it's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable. It's a trap.
We're in the clear. Where do we go now?
This way. There are traces of markers left behind by the Legion. Follow the markers and it'll lead you somewhere.
The memory stick still has the security code registered. It also has record of a message log.
Scan complete. You have to cross here. Do you see the ladder behind me?
I can't reach the ladder. The water level is too low.
Try using the plank.
Seriously though, I miss characters that look like Eve. We gotta get more characters that look like Eve, and then, like I said, the female video game characters from Dead or Alive. Yeah, we definitely need to get these kinds of characters back in gaming because they've been excluded from games for far too long. 10 years of these characters being excluded from games. Characters, female video game characters like Eve, the female video game characters from Dead or Alive. You know, and these kinds of female characters have been excluded from games for roughly around 10 years, and that's just way too freaking damn long. Because, you know, the Dead or Alive female video game characters and Eve from Stellar Blade are just absolutely the antithesis of beauty. And we haven't had characters like this for around 10 years, and we need them back.
We have to go through this building. Try putting the fusion cell you have here.
Adam, what is this?
Don't you know this already? It's a map.
A map? How do you synchronize the location on the map?
The crack is quite deep. It's going to be difficult to pass. We'll have to go across, past the parking tower.
May your memories live on. Forever.
Alright, I'm at the boss part, so I'm going to call it here for now. So I'm just going to save and then take a
Supply
break.
camp. In a place like this.
Supply camp? What's that?
It's a depot, set up by the airborne squad who came here before.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. How come they set up a camp in a corner like this?
Well, the supply camp also serves as an important base.
Is this parking lot important?
It could also mean that this place is very dangerous.
Then I guess this place could be useful for us.